Your name is Juicy or is it Fuego? You gotta tell me.
Hey everybody, it's Jerry, back again with another top 10 list. Today we're going to talk about white t-shirt fragrances. And typically when I think about white t-shirt fragrances, it's going to be fragrances that you can wear in the heat. But these are specifically ones that I would wear while wearing a white t-shirt. So without further ado, let's kick it off. All right, the first fragrance is Allure Homme Sport Cologne. This is a fresh citrus spicy, and it's got a sweet musky dry down. Now, it is similar to Allure Homme Sport, except there is a concentration on those top notes. For number 9, I have Dior Eau Sauvage Cologne. So this one takes another concentration, since it does have that cologne name, on those citrus top notes. That's a pretty dominant theme when it comes to perfumery, and you see the word cologne, you're going to expect some citrus top notes that are going to be more dominant in that fragrance. So Dior Eau Sauvage is an old school freshie, and it's basically like sunshine in a bottle, and I do enjoy wearing this. Actually, I do enjoy wearing it just slightly more than Allure Homme Sport Cologne. And perhaps, though, that other people around me enjoy the other one a little bit more, but I definitely enjoy this one right here. Number 8, we have a hidden gem. This one is still attainable. You can still get this one. It's a summer fragrance, but it's specifically an exclusive summer on this particular line. This line does a summer version of it every single year, and that's Calvin Klein Eternity Summer. This is 2019, so you can still get a hold of this one. And this one takes a nice little green twist, and the reason I like it is I do enjoy the sage note, and it kind of wraps around the whole entire fragrance around sage. There's some bergamot in there, some musk, some salt, but the salt's not overdone. I tend to like salt in my fragrances, so if it is overdone, I'm probably still going to like it. However, for those people who don't really care for it that much, the salt is not overdone, and it's well blended. Hidden Gem, number 8, Eternity Summer 2019. All right, so number 7 is one that you've seen on a previous list, and this is Mr. Burberry Indigo. So this fragrance is also something, the way it smells, you can almost smell like wet concrete smell, kind of, if you really pay attention. Maybe some people won't get that, but I get it. But I kind of, not necessarily wet concrete, I kind of like a wet pebbles, walking on a beach, but the beach doesn't have sand, it's got pebbles, and the waves keep crashing in, and it's raining, and that's what I get on this one. So, I mean, pretty specific there, but like a warmer, rainy day, this would be good. The only problem is it can evaporate quickly off your skin. Definitely wear some on your clothes. I've worn it to bed at night, and I've still smelled it in the morning on my clothes. So I mean, it can last if you allow it to. And the mint note is the dominant note, and everybody knows that mint is a very fleeting note. It just comes and goes. So you smell it a lot on the top, but this one tends to hold on to the magic just a little bit longer, and in the next day you can still smell what's on your clothes in this beauty if you wear it overnight. And so this is a nice white t-shirt fragrance, in my opinion, and it's a hidden gem, and it's a cheapie, because you can get a 5-ounce bottle like this for a really good price on fragrancenet.com and some other discounters. All right, so you're gonna see rosemary is also in this, and violet. All right, so now we're at number 6. So this one right here is a surprising one. Now, you can still get a hold of this, but it's going to start getting harder to get. Not everybody likes it, and it's not hyped very much, but I do enjoy it. It's like a tonic water, slightly leathery vibe with a creamy ISO-E super dry down. So it's kind of, it's pretty good. If you like other fragrances that kind of use ISO-E super, such as Molecule 01, and Molecule 1 is 100% ISO E-Super, then you might actually like this one. And this is a very, very cheap buy. So you can't go wrong with Sean John 3 a.m. My number 6. You gotta really spray it. Smelling it out of the atomizer doesn't do it justice. You gotta spray it, and you gotta wear it, and you gotta enjoy it. This one is a hidden gem. All right, so now we're at the top 5. So you cannot have a white t-shirt top 10 list without this fragrance. This fragrance has been on the cheapies list so many times for summer that it's not even fathomable. And it's well known for its green apple note. Now, I probably just gave it away, but there it is. Number 5 is the green apple aquatic goodness of Nautica Voyage. Oh, this thing is just so... Yeah, like, you're going to please everybody around you. You're going to smell like green apple shower gel, and it's just all those nice watery notes in there, and it's just awesome. And it does have good longevity. And it doesn't even matter if it didn't. It's above average in my opinion, at least on me. And you can always respray it because you can get these bottles on the cheap. So, number 5, Nautica Voyage. All right, so number 4. Now we're starting to get into some of my favorites, okay? These are really starting to grow on me, and one of them I wore quite a bit last year. A couple of them I wore quite a bit last year, and I'm looking forward to wearing the other 2 a little bit more often. So number 4, I have Aqua de Gio Profundo. So this one has a magical note in it called Aquazone. I don't know if that's a new aroma chemical. I'm assuming it is. Oh, but this one smells so good, and I do like my aquatics. I do. So I love the mineral notes. I love cypress. I love lavender and rosemary. This is just an awesome aquatic. So this one might end up edging closer to first place as time goes on. But right now, it's sitting right here at number 4, Aqua de Gio Profundo. All right, so number 3 is a fragrance that I don't think is ever going to not be my favorite because it's so easy to wear. Now, it's nothing extravagant. It's just, it's got a bergamot top note, and a lot of fragrances have bergamot, so that's not a big deal. But this one uses rosemary and mint in a way that's so lovely, and it has a musk in the dry down with patchouli. And it's a creamy musk. So it mixes with that bergamot and that rosemary and that mint and just does this dance on my skin. And I enjoy wearing it so much. In fact, I enjoy wearing it more than other fragrances that are similar to it that people recommend above this one. And that's Issey Miyake, and I'm going to probably butcher this, L'Eau Bleu d'Issey Eau Fraîche. So you can find these in the rack stores, but this is pretty much discontinued, but you can still get a hold of it. I'm thinking it's probably not going to be on my list next year because you're probably not going to be able to get a hold of it. Issey Miyake does a lot of those things where they release hundreds and hundreds of fragrances, and most of them end up getting discontinued. So if you can find yourself a bottle of this for cheap, and I think you can, I think it's a safe blind buy. May not be your cup of tea, but if you like similar notes to me, I do like smelling mint. I really like rosemary, and it's well blended, and it's so good. I am looking for more bottles of this personally, and I don't know if they ever made it in the big bottle. I'm assuming they did, but this is all I could find is this size of bottle. So number 2, this one right here has all the makings of what makes a favorite fragrance for me. All the makings of it. So this one's got salt. It's got grapefruit, my favorite citrus top note, rosemary, and cedar. I'm a classic type of fragrance guy, and cedar has been in so many classic fragrances. I'm used to smelling cedar. When I started getting into oud, I do like oud, but oud's a little bit harder for me to like because I am so used to smelling certain notes growing up. And this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Swimming in Lipari. How this one comes off my skin is probably the best out of all of the flankers of light blue. It smells so good. and it does have decent longevity. So it's not the best longevity in the world. It's not like Oh Intense, but it does very well for me, and I can get about 6-7 hours on this one. All right, now we're down to the last one. So this one had to make number one for me, and even though I probably like Swimming in Lipari a little bit more, kind of, and Aqua de Gio Profundo is kind of getting up there as well, this one takes the cake. It is a masterful blend of your typical summer fragrance. It's perfect for a white t-shirt occasion. It's perfect for any time you're wearing white. And it's just, it smells like a niche fragrance, but it's not. And it lasts for 8 hours. You spray your clothes, you're still going to smell it the next day. John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. It's lovely. It's hard to beat. This is also potentially getting discontinued, so get it while you can. All right, I'm out. That's my top 10 list for white t-shirt. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and